How are you all doing tonight? Right, brew night for me tonight. As you can see, I'm all ready. I've got my yeast starter over there and everything I need to do my brew. Right, so my brew that I'm doing, if you can see that, focus iPad, I'm doing the Spitfire Premium Ale mini mash, 19 litres, coming out at a 5.2%. So as you can see, I've got 2 litres of light malt extract. I've got all my hop additions there. So we'll be starting off with the target, 28 grams. It's a 60-minute boil. Then we've got the Goldings, 28 grams, 45 minutes in. And the last 10 minutes of the boil, 14 grams of Goldings again. And all my grains here. So we've got a good 2.5 kgs of grains there. So we're shooting for a gravity of, what are we shooting for? 1.052. So as you see, I'm all ready. My strike quarter is just about all ready. So what I'll do is I'll come back to you when we're ready to mash in. Alrighty, beauty. Speak to you soon. Right, strike quarter's all ready. How we doing? We're at a pretty good temperature there. Now once I've got the grains in, 2.5 kgs of grains, I'm looking for a temperature of 67 degrees. So we'll mash in now, and hopefully it shouldn't be too far off that temp. I'm not too worried if it's a couple of, well, a degree higher or lower will be alright, I suppose. Right. Just mashing. I've got my bag in, as you can see, and I'm just mashing it. I've also got a colander on the bottom there, because once the 90-minute mash is done, I'm going to put it back on the gas and get the temperature up to 70-75 degrees and hold it there for 10 minutes just for the mash out. Yeah, and then we're done with this portion of it. Not too bad, coming along. Now, as you know, once you're brewing homebrew, you should be drinking a homebrew. So I'll show you when I'm done this, but at the moment I'm drinking my red ale fail. It's low gravity beer, but it's actually tasting pretty good now. I'll put it in as a surprise. If brewing all grain and you make a mistake and you get it wrong and it still tastes pretty good, well, that's not all bad, is it? Not all bad. Come on, come on. Just about all in there. No dough balls, that's the main thing. Just about all finished there. Sorry. This portion of the video is very boring, but I'm just about all done there, just about all in. I think I might have to do some editing on this part to make it a bit shorter, I think. Come on. Just about all there. So the guy I got this kit off in Dunedin, he runs the Malt House. Quite a nice bloke actually, Tony's his name. It's Dunedin Malt House homebrew store. It's nice to actually go into a homebrew store and have all the grains and hops and everything, and he's got his mill and you mill away and get what you want, which is great. I know you boys in the North Island are sport for choice with that sort of stuff, but it's a bit more restricted up down here in the south. Right, so that's all in now, it's all mashing, it's looking really good. Let me just check the temperature now and see where we're at. There we go. Right, so 67. Let's have a look here. 65, 66, 66 and a half. I think we're going to get this right on, boys. And 67. Bloody hell. Shit hot. Right. Okay, let's start with the 90-minute. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the lid on. I'm going to give it a good wrap it up in a big blankie. And we'll come back once I've got the boiler and I'm starting to do the hop additions. Alright, catch you. Hey, how we doing? Back again. Right, mash is all done. Mashed out and everything. It's looking pretty good. In my instruction sheet it said to bring it to the boil and then add the light malt extract and your first hop addition. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it now and mix it all in. Because I know from doing extract brews, as soon as you add the malt it goes straight to the bottom, and if I've got the flame underneath it, then it's going to burn. That's my reasoning for it. So add this in now. So I've got 2 kgs of Dunedin light malt extract. A really good price too. Really, normally I shy away from doing this type of brews because buying the extract kills the price of it. But no, it's a really good price. $8 one of these. It's a litre. I think that's really good value. So as I heard that there, it just sunk right to the bottom. Just mix that in. And once I get a flame underneath it, I'll just keep mixing it just to make sure it is all mixed in. Now there's a lot of I did warm this up. There's a lot of extract in there. Get that all out. Right, so after I've got all this in, I'm going to put a bit of hot water aboard the jug just to rinse this out. You guys don't need to see that, you've seen all that before. I'll come back to you once I've put my first hop dish in. Alrighty, cool. See you then. Okay, as you can see there, we've hit boiling, we've hit hot break, and I'm just about to add the first hop addition, 28 grams of target for my bittering. Okay, in we go. Sorry about the light here, it's night time and it's a crappy light that's above me. Right, there's my bittering hops in. Beauty. I probably won't do any more hop additions. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all. So we'll come back to the end when I'm pitching the yeast. Beauty. Okay, how are we doing? We're coming to the end of my brew day, or brew night. There we go. I've got the wort chiller in, and it is cooling as we speak. It's my dodgy setup here. It's good looking wort, smells great. Everything's gone to plan, to be honest. I haven't done a final gravity as of yet. Obviously I'll wait till that's in the fermenter, but I'll come back to you when that's all done. So yeah, chilling away, looking good. Everything's gone really well, and I've got to put a little boy to bed. Benjamin, say hello. Say hello. Yeah, it's a wee bit late at night and he shouldn't be up. So he's hopped out of bed, so I better put him back to bed. Righty ho, speak to you soon once we've got this in the fermenter and we're about to pitch the yeast. Beauty. Okay, at the end of my brew day. Now I've hit I haven't pitched the yeast yet, just about to, but my gravity is that I'd take that as a 1062. So I was meant to hit according to Bear Smith, a 1.057, and the kit on the kit it said I should have only hit a 1.052. So I'm well up on that, so that's good for a change, good efficiency. I've been aerating this wort for quite some time now. Look at that, good foam. We've got good colour too. I'm looking forward to this. It smells great, looks great. So the Spitfire Ale, I think it's going to be a good success. Temp, we're up to in between the 20 and 22. So that's pretty good. That's good for pitching the yeast. So I'm going to go ahead now and pitch my yeast. The yeast starter that I made, again, was 1.6 of a litre. So I've compensated with that. This is only a 19 litre brew. So we're at about 17 and a half. So yeah, that should get us to around about 19 or just over. Right, see ho. So, happy yeasties. In we go. It's a bit late now. It takes me forever to do a brew. Right, here we go. Sorry that, I'm freehanding this, so sorry if you feel a bit queasy. Here we go, in we go. In we go, yeasties. Beautiful. Here we go. This yeast that I'm pitching is the yeast that I reused. The Brew Ale yeast. So it's a slurry from that. So I'm hoping good things from it. There we go, it's in. Right, I'm going to pack up now, put this in the fermentation chamber, and that's my brew day done. Hopefully the next wee clip you see from this brew day is fermentation happening. Beauty. Take care guys, and catch you later. Bye bye. Okay, right, final installment of my brew day. This is a good 12 hours later. As you can see, temperature is, heat is on, temperature will be getting up to 20 degrees, that's what I'm fermenting at. And we'll have a wee look in the fridge. Let's make sure fermentation is happening. Righty-ho! So what have I got to set up here? I've just got a tube from my airlock down into my blow-off valve. I don't know, the light's a bit crazy in here. Oh, we hear a bubble. Isn't that a lovely sound? You'd go to sleep to that, couldn't you? Let's have one more listen. Great. Kreisenberg head there, starting very small. I aerated this like nothing, so I was hoping to get a better result than that, but doesn't matter. Fermentation is happening, and we're all good. Righty-ho. I hope you enjoyed my mini mash brew series here. It's probably a bit long, and by how many steps that are involved in me, I've really got to sort my system out to make it a bit easier for myself. But anyway, cool. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you got something out of it. Cheers. Bye-bye. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, if you're still with me and you're not asleep. Very long mash sequence, isn't it? Right, and what I mentioned at the last clip there, I think I called the blow-off tube a blow-off valve. I'm not a bogan. I don't do up cans and put blow-off valves in them. I don't know why I've got that in my head to say blow-off valve, but blow-off tube. So wee correction there. And also, I was a bit disappointed in the size of the Kreisen ring. It was still building. I've just had a wee look at it today, and it's huge. It's not coming out the airlock, but it's pretty close. So yeah, I am loving the fact that I can wash yeast and reuse it, and it's successful. It saves me money, and I like saving money. Last name Mackenzie, loves saving money. Beauty. So take care guys, I look forward to all your videos, and we'll see you next time. Cheers, bye bye.